Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Matt, and welcome back to Banking on It. Today, I wanted to go over 5 advantages that you could use right now using a dividend-paying whole life insurance policy as a bank. I want to be as approachable as possible, so please feel free to message me. I'm all over social media. You could find me on Instagram. Go on my website, mattbranch.com. All the links will be in the description. If you want to book a calendar or meeting, that'd be awesome. Let's get right into it. So, using a whole life policy, your capital will grow 4 to 6% inside of your cash value every year due to policy dividends. And the importance of this, your capital is growing 365 days a year, 24/7, constant growth. If we're using this as a banking tool, 4 to 6% is not crazy, right? As an investment. This is not an investment. We are looking at this as a banking tool. So it's better than not growing your capital, right? In a savings account, your money is straight cash. And we are looking to convert that into capital, something that we're able to use to leverage. So yeah, it's not good in terms of investment, but as a savings tool, a specific savings tool, I'd rather get 4 to 6% on my money. And you could achieve that using policy dividends. So the first advantage to using dividend-paying whole life insurance policy as a bank is you have constant growth, and that could be from anywhere from 4 to 6% inside that policy annually, which is amazing because in a normal savings account, you just don't have growth at all. Advantage number 2 to using a dividend-paying whole life insurance policy as a bank is your money is compounding when used properly. And I say when used properly because if you don't know how to use this tool as a bank, or you just are very financially illiterate, it's going to actually harm you. So I'm not saying this is for everyone. If you actually implement the infinite banking concept in your life, or should I say dividend paying whole life as a form of bank in your life, you will start to rewire your brain to operate as opportunity. You'll start to see how much more opportunity we have and play money we have at our disposal. Your money's compounding 24/7, 365 days a year. Not only that, you can also access that money using a policy loan or leveraging it at a bank, getting a bank loan from your policy. So this means that over here, our money is growing inside our cash value. So we are not touching the compounding of that. And we also get to obtain a loan from a bank or a policy loan. So now we've just created a arbitrage between our investments, because let's say I'm making 6% of my money in my cash value. I am then going to, in return, go invest the loan that I have and make an arbitrage between my investments, which regularly it's 1 to 2% inside that policy, because if you do it properly, your policy loan will be doing around. The actual strategy shouldn't change with the numbers because the numbers are subject to change. So the numbers I put out just now, just know that they are subject to change, but the actual strategy that I'm telling you should not change. 3% interest, so you're paying 3% interest for every, say, like 4% investment or dividends you're receiving. So yes, you create arbitrage between your policy and the loan, which is amazing because that arbitrage will add up to really big total ROIs in the end. So yeah, like I said, the little ROIs, the little return on interest is what's going to really lead to the big results. And another advantage to this, your money will start to work 2 to 3 to 4 times if used properly. It's all about using your creativity in your mind. I would use my money 3 times at least, because I have my money in my cash value. I take out a policy loan on that money. I go and invest to cash flow real estate. Then I could go leverage that house to buy another house. So I'm technically quadrupling my money just with a single policy loan with the money I already had. So that money continues to grow inside my policy, aka my savings account. Then I go leverage my savings account to get a policy loan. I take that policy loan, invest into cash flow real estate. Then I take the cash flow real estate, leverage that home to buy another home, And this is how it could get really powerful. That's why it's called infinite banking, because there's literally unlimited things you could do with this concept. So on top of that, you're also getting life insurance. So if you were to pass away per se, you would still get your death benefit, and it's also tax free. So you're creating legacy for your family. And when you have multiple policies, just think about the advantages of this. So that leads me to the next advantage, which is advantage number 3, and that is policy loans are simple and efficient. A policy loan is collateralized on your cash value. You don't actually take out anything from your savings tool, or should I say cash value. You get a loan from the insurance company using the insurance company's money. And that's very important, because with a mutually owned life insurance company, you are part of the company. So you are receiving essentially your own money, and creates sound money. If we do it properly, like Nelson Nash would recommend, is getting it through a mutually owned life insurance company, so we are not creating inflationary times. And that's something that we really focus on, because inflation is going to be the silent killer, the silent tax that no one really talks about. Recently, gas prices have been at all-time highs. Food prices, you name it, it's going up. So with this policy loan, it is collateralized on your cash value, meaning you don't touch your cash value, aka savings you have. You get to use the loan, invest it in what you need to bring you back more money, pay off the loan, put it right back into your cash value. This creates more money coming in and out, more cash flow, if used properly, obviously. Advantage number 4 is a really, really crucial thing if you're in a riskier investment such as crypto. One of my mentors, Cole, is way more into crypto than anyone I know right now. He uses the infinite banking concept, aka dividend paying whole life insurance, to fund all his crypto ventures. And he does it for a specific reason. Number 1, it's most efficient. And number 2, if that cryptocurrency tanks, it's going to be a lot better than if he was just pulling his money out of his savings account and then going investing into the crypto market. And I'll explain this very simple, or as simple as possible. Let's say you have a savings account and you're not making any money on that savings account. You go and invest in crypto and it tanks. Let's say you lose 2% of your money that you put in there. So it decreases by -2. You take out your money. Now you are left with 2% less of your money. Now let's flip the switch. Let's say you have IBC policy, infinite banking policy, dividend paying whole life insurance policy. You have your cash value growing at 4 to 6% every year. And then you take out a policy loan, you go put that policy loan into the crypto, and it tanks. Even if that investment does tank, you are cushioning the blow of what it could have been doing. Rather than losing the 2%, you still might come out with a positive return overall. It might not be as efficient as you wanted it, but it's way better than losing that -2. And I'd rather come out with 4%. Let me show you the math right here. I'll show you the math right here. So this is really as simple as it gets. I have a cash value that grows about 6% every year. A policy loan, which interest rate it will be around -3%, because obviously you have to pay interest on the loan. And then the crypto investment tanks. I lose 2%, but in total I still come out with 1, which is way, way, way better than losing that 2% or losing everything in a crypto investment. Advantage number 5, simply put, is the ability to leave a large legacy for your family. You do this because you receive the death benefit. The death benefit is a large sum of money that gets transferred to your beneficiary tax-free. And this is very powerful. Not only that, I want to talk about how, let's say you had a policy loan withstanding, you didn't have it paid off, it will come off the death benefit. So that loan does not transfer over to your beneficiary, which is very powerful. Since it's an unstructured loan, you have the opportunity to never pay that loan back in your life, so you're actually always using someone else's money. I will explain in another video why it is important to pay off your loans, because to maximize the efficiency, you don't want interest rate growing in that loan, because you want your money working as efficiently as possible. That loan doesn't get transferred over to your beneficiary. So those are the 5 advantages to using dividend paying whole life as a banking tool. I want to do another video going over even more advantages, or I'll do a podcast with one of my mentors talking about all the advantages. There are a ton, and you could go in depth for each one of those advantages. So yeah, guys, so there are so many different ways to go about infinite banking. I hope this video kind of gets you rolling on the infinite banking concept. I wish I can just spend an entire day talking about this stuff, but no one, the human attention span is like a goldfish nowadays. And it's called infinite banking for a reason, because there's just endless possibilities that you could do with this. You can go anywhere from real estate, crypto, tax sheltering your money, tax advantages. It's an amazing tool to build wealth, and I look forward to building onto it, adding more things to the channel, talking about infinite banking, all that jazz. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today, and I'll see you in the next video.